Well, hi there. I'm going to do another quick intuitive reading to see if any of the politicians invited to to Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th of May will turn up. So from what I've heard, and I don't know if this is right or wrong, I don't do much research into anything. Kemi from the Conservatives has been invited. Rupert Lowe from Restore has been invited, and Nigel Farage from Reform have been invited. So I want to look and see. I'm going to do a reading on each of them to see if any of them will attend this Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th of May. My honest opinion on this is it would be absolutely wonderful if they did, because it would really unite the kingdom. I can't see anyone from the Greens ever going. We'll have a look and see if the Greens, if anyone from there will go, but I don't see it. I'm not even sure if they've been invited to it. And I don't think Labour or any of the other parties, I can't remember all of their names, the Lib Dems and those kind of parties, just don't see any of them going. But let's look and see if these invites that have rumoured, I don't know if they've been, I am not there, so I don't know if they have. Let's see if the invites have been sent out. Let's ask that question first. Like, have they all been invited to the Unite the Rally? So let's ask the tarot. I'm using the Rider Deck Tarot. This is a slightly different one. It's a beautiful deck that I've got. It's the box is beautiful, and it's slightly shimmery, so if the cards shimmer in the video, I do apologize, and I won't use them again if they do. But let's give it a go and see how these cards react to this. Let's see. So I want to ask if for this Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th of May, can't speak today. My words seem to be all jumbled around in my own head today. And maybe it's because there's so much going on, and it's just all go, and it's a little crazy. But let's see if, shall we, put those back in. Quite a lot that jumped out, and I haven't even asked a question yet. So will Kemi from the Conservatives attend Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th of May? Will Kemi attend? Like, it would be really brave of her if she did, considering how badly Tommy is looked at by politicians, by the left, the far left, the mainstream media. We know they're all controlled, but it would be very, very brave if she did attend. Do I think it would be a good outcome? Yes. Shall we see if Kemi, if she's been invited, so the rumor is, will she actually attend Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th of May? Will she be brave enough to attend? It would be going far out for her to attend this rally. Let's see if she'll attend the rally in person. It's going to be quite a quick video. I'm just going to look at the three of them and see if they will be attending. So Kemi, first card is the 9 of Wands. Interesting card for her to be at the moment. Second card is, I'm doing the Kachina knife spread, so if it doesn't make sense to you, don't worry too much. One of these days I'll get a proper setup so you can see. But the 7 of Wands is the second card down. The past is the 2 of Swords. In between is the Ace of Swords. Wow. The outcome is the World. Advice, first card down is the 5 of Pentacles. And the second card is the Empress. Wow. So, how I'm going to interpret these cards and what I feel is coming out of these cards is that Kemi's got one more sword to get to the one more wand to get to the 10. It's like that she's got, it's her last stand at the moment. It's a last stand. It's with that supporting, this is just about Kemi attending, is the 7 of Wands as well. So 2 Wands cards with an ace in the middle. So they lie down like that on the table. Now the ace is a massive yes. On paper, words, thoughts, it's a truth card, it is integrity, it is the Seven of Wands is fighting for your integrity. And I wonder if something's going to happen between now, which is oh my goodness, I have no idea what the date is. It's about two and a bit weeks away from today. So there is a massive yes in the middle. But it wasn't one of the first three cards down. So with this being in the past, this is a held up, a blocked, a delay, a trapped by words and thoughts. I wonder if she's considering absolutely going, but something is blocking her. But I wonder if she's thinking bigger picture and going, this is our last stand to keep our party relevant, to keep us with majority of the people. And I do wonder if there's a fight for valor here that's going on with Kemi. The outcome being the World. It's a lovely card, the World, but it's the final. It's the curtains coming down. It is, it's flanked by an angel, an eagle, a lion, and a, I'm not sure what the animal is. Looks like a bull to me. But I wonder if the outcome would outweigh the block. And I don't know how to explain that really well, but it's like, if she goes, and at the moment it's definitely 50-50, it's in the air. You've got the Two of Swords as the background. I said it's like a blocked card. There might be people blocking her, or even her own party blocking her to attend, and there could be some internal battles about whether she goes or how it would look, particularly with regards to the bad press and the bad the way he's portrayed to the general public that watch mainstream media. How the party would feel about her attending such a rally. But because it's called Unite the Kingdom, I do think that there is a consideration going on here, definitely. But there might be some ropes to jump through if she really wants to go. I might pull an oracle and see if we can get a little bit more advice on that. The advice that's coming out is the Five of Pentacles and the Empress. So those two are the cards for the advice. Now, the Five came down first. That makes it more important than the Empress. Yet, but the Empress card is a much stronger card to have down in the pack. So out of the two, she's stronger. And it's like, the way I'm reading this, I feel like she doesn't want to be left out. I think Kemi knows that this is going to be a massive, massive rally. And I think that, being in politics, I think she's aware that the last one was much bigger than the media will tell you it is. I'm going to ask for a little bit more advice and just see if like, just to get a final answer, will she go? The Two of Cups and the Fool. So the Two of Cups is a coming together. It is a card of parties on opposite sides coming together, uniting, which is ironic because it's called Unite the Kingdom, but it is a coming together of two. In the card it's depicted as like a male and a female, but this could be two from anything. So it could be, two different ideas coming together. And the Fool. So the Fool is a new beginning card. It's like taking a leap of faith. It's stepping off the cliff without anything, and knowing that you've got everything within yourself to achieve the goal that you want. So those two cards next to each other is more positive than I thought it was going to be. It's kind of like she might come together. Again, it's two, so it's not but this major arcana follows it, and there's three major arcanas, including the Fool and the Ace of Swords. So I'm going to say she wants to go, and she might need to come together with somebody in her party to agree with her to go on this. So For Kemi, I'm going to say it's a 50-50 at the moment. I'm going to say she's highly considering it. I'm hopeful she'll go. I'm really, really hopeful. I'm going to shuffle these back in quick. I'm really hopeful that she will, because I think it would be great for her to go. And I think she would see a different side of Tommy compared to what they've presented him to be in the media and with other people. I'm being drawn to pull a card from this deck. Now, this deck is the Oceans of Wisdom Oracle. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck of cards. I absolutely love it. And I just think it's a wonderful card. Let's see what the Oceans of the Oracles would say for Kemi. I'm going to pull her an oracle. Let's see what oracle pops out the deck. For Kemi, attending Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th of May. What do the Ocean Oracles of Wisdom, what advice would they give to Kemi if she did attend? Let's go. Let's be brave. If she did attend, what advice would the Ocean Oracle give? Ooh, 2 jumpers. So we've got the sharks. Very interesting card. And we've got the sea urchins. Also a very interesting card to come out together. These don't seem like very pleasant ocean creatures, if you're honest. So the shark is to embrace your primal instinct and navigate life's waters with fierce determination. So she would have to really... Oh, I'm really sorry. Sorry about that, Mom. There was a delivery at the door, so my dog interrupted us. So let's see. Embrace your primal instincts and navigate life's waters with fierce determination. And that card is supported by the sea urchin. And Lord knows if you stand on these, they really hurt, okay? Sharks are feared, obviously, by everybody if they go in the ocean. The urchins say, discover beauty in life's prickly moments and trust that every experience holds a lesson. So these don't say an outright yes. The advice that they're giving is that she would have to embrace her primal instinct. She'd have to embrace her warrior, her, a shark is a predator. She would have to embrace that sort of in her, that fierce, and she is fierce, and she does speak her mind, and she is, she's not afraid to say what she thinks. And I'm not saying she gets everything right, but I am saying that she has that in her, that strength within her, I would say, to pull this off if she goes, and to discover the beauty, as the urchins are saying, in prickly moments. She will get so much backlash if she goes on this, probably more than she's ever experienced in her life. If she goes on this, she would definitely be facing a lot of prickles. But she's got to trust that this experience, holds lessons. But is the lesson for her, or is the lesson for her old beliefs? Would the lesson that she would learn would be, actually, he isn't this, demon man that's being portrayed by one side of the media so much and by other politicians, and that he's fighting for something he truly believes in, and there are so many people who support him in that belief. So we'll see if she'll get the shark and deal with the prickles afterwards. Let's see if Kemi's brave enough to do that. I'm hoping she will be. It doesn't say an outright no. It doesn't give us a yes. It gives us a 50-50 that she'll attend. So let's see. Maybe we'll pull 2 of those ocean cards for everybody else. Rupert Lowe. Restore. Will he attend Unite the Kingdom rally? I know he was on GB News the other day and he was asked about Tommy Robbins, and he handled the question pretty well that I saw. It was just it's actually a podcast. I watched it not on the actual TV. I don't really watch much TV. I certainly don't turn on any mainstream media. So it was just a podcast that I saw that Rupert had been invited to Unite the Kingdom. And I also saw a podcast where he stood up for Tommy's belief in, I guess it was following his Goodness me, I've gone absolutely blank. The crowdfunding that he did for the gangs. And I think that's where he supported Tommy, who brought that to the attention of people way before. So let's ask, will Rupert Lowe from Restore Britain attend Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th of May? Let's see what the tarot tell us. It's just intuition, guys. There are no facts here. This is just my intuition. It's for entertainment purposes only. Please take what resonates and drop the rest. And let's see. Oh, the Empress, first card. Second card, the Six of Pentacles. Third card, Six of Cups. That's the past, by the way. Fourth card, Nine of Swords. Unnecessary stress. Outcome, Chariot. The Death card as the advice with the Temperance card. Wow. So Rupert Lowe has got 4 major arcanas out of 7 for just this very simple question of will he attend the Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th of May. First card coming down is the Empress. Now, this is very interesting because we're asking about Rupert Lowe, and this is a divine feminine card. This is the card of abundance, and it is the card of fertility and the card of pregnancy and the card of everything feminine. I know all of us have divine male and female within us, and it's very interesting because this is the card of someone who wants for nothing. They have everything. She's got, wheat. She's got everything she needs. It's an abundance card. It's a card of having everything. You got the Six of Pentacles on the other side. Now, the Six of Pentacles is your generosity card. It's the card of helping. It's the card of supporting, which is interesting because I know this might sound outrageous, but I'm going to say he might go. High possibility he might go. You've got the Six of Cups in the background. That's a nostalgic card. That's the card of, longing for the past. It's the card of, I guess where a lot of Brits are at the moment. They're longing. Sorry, I need a sip of my tea. My throat's getting a bit croaky. Thank you. So it's the nostalgia card, the card of the older person helping out the youngster. Now, if you look at it in simplistic terms, even with the Six of Pentacles right next to it, this is a money card helping out with assisting with money. Rupert Lowe is pretty successful in his own right? We all know that. And then you've got the Six of Cups, which is the nostalgia card. So you've got 2 cards of assistance right next to each other. In the middle, you've got the Nine of Swords. So I wonder if this is keeping him awake at night. I wonder if this is something that, like, at 3 o'clock in the morning, Rupert Lowe's waking up going, I've been invited to this. Should I go? Should I not go? Should I go? Should I not go? And I wonder if he's waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking of all the worst things that can happen, or the best things that can happen. Rupert doesn't strike me as someone who's cup half empty. He strikes me as someone who, yes, he can be very pragmatic about things, but he tries to remain positive, and he's very action orientated, right? He goes and does things himself. The outcome is the Chariot, pulled in 2 different directions. Fast moving warrior card. Now, I do see Rupert Lowe as a bit of a warrior. He's certainly taking on much bigger people, bigger organizations than his own. Restore Britain only started this year as a proper party, and he's gained major traction. So he is a warrior in his own right, and this warrior card got being pulled in 2 different directions. I think there's really good reasons for why he wants to go, but he's got equally as many reasons as why he doesn't want to go at the moment, and something is going to give. And the advice for this is there's a brand new day coming. The old has got to be, it's a slow, painful ending of things that are going on at the moment, and it is a very, very painful card to go through, and everyone's got to experience a lot of hardship to get to the end. That, when you get the Death card in a reading, it's a low slow, long, painful ending. And things will never be the same afterwards. But supporting that is a beautiful card, the Temperance card. So you've got the Death card first, and then the Temperance card is your advice. So divine timing, universal timing, healing. It's very, very healing card. So I wonder, what's popping into my head is it would be healing for the country if he did go. It would be the death of the old narrative of what Restore Britain or Unite Kingdom rally is, where it's all these far right people that are going to go and, just destroy everything, and they want to, divide. I think this Unite the Kingdom rally is going to shock people at how different people can unite. People who've got different backgrounds, different upbringings, different circumstances in their lives. You've got wealthy people. You're going to have, people who are hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck. You're going to have people there who are, really in desperate need of help. And you're going to have people there who, are so determined to restore and get things back to where they want it. Yes, I think there is going to be harsh words, hurty words, potentially said about everything. And he would have to face a lot of hurty words if he did attend, but then so would Kemi. So I think his is looking more positive to attend, but I would say it's 60-40 at the moment. I would say there are still lots of things that he is working through to decide whether he's going to go or not. Let's grab some of the Ocean Tarot, Ocean of Wisdom Oracle card. Oh, goodness, sorry, put that backwards. Ocean of Wisdom Oracle cards to see what advice that they would give us if he attended this Unite the Kingdom rally. So we're going to get the Ocean Wisdom Oracle, Rupert Lowe attending Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th. What advice would the Ocean of Wisdom Oracle like to give us, or like to give Rupert if he was attending? So let's see. I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll never watch this video, but, let's see what advice the oracles would give him anyway. I mean, my channel's so new, but we're getting there, right? We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep trying. One jumper, Lady of the Sea, beautiful card, and it says, embrace gratitude as the key to abundance and joy in your life. Embrace gratitude as the key to abundance and joy in your life. So I wonder if the advice for that, how I'm interpreting that for this Unite the Kingdom rally, is that it's a privilege to be invited to it. And we've got Mermaid Magic. What a beautiful card. Never got that card before. Embrace the magic within and let your intuition guide you through life's currents. So that's very interesting. He got the Empress card in the last reading, in the tarot reading, and now he's getting Lady of the Sea and Mermaid Magic. I wonder if he'll embrace his inner divine feminine. Embrace gratitude. Thank you for inviting me. Because this is going to be, I think this Friday is going to be huge. Thank you for inviting me. And I wonder if he'll be able to change his mind to see the magic. How this could hugely increase his own party, which, I mean, I'm not picking a side yet. We've still got a little bit of time to go before the elections. I haven't attached to anything yet, but if I'm honest, it's between restore and reform for me. I don't know if I've even got a restore person in my area. Giant clams. Find peace in the depth of your being and let the quiet strength of your inner sanctuary protect you. So I think he's only going to get this. I asked a little question in my head, will Rupert go? And it said giant clams. So I think he's got to go within to make a decision, and he's got to go to the depths of his soul and see, what would be the positives for him if he did go. Now, I mean, Kemi got the shark and the prickles. I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, she got those 2 cards, and he's got much nicer cards. And I really hope he does go. No outright yeses except for in the middle, but that was what it would look like. So will it be him? Could it be somebody else in his party? Will Restore be there? Potentially. Let's have a look at Reform. Nigel Farage. Let's see if Nige, good old Nige, beer in his hand. Let's see if Nigel will go. Got the Sun card pop out the pack. Interesting. That is the yes. If they couldn't get a bigger yes than that. But I'm going to put that back in. We're going to do a proper shuffle. We're gonna see how this stacks up in a Kachina knife. Will Nigel see if it comes out again. Could be interesting. Will Nigel Farage, good old Farage, will he attend Unite the Kingdom rally? Will he attend? I don't think he's a major fan of Tommy. I don't know. Don't know the guy. Don't know either of them. Will he attend Unite the Kingdom rally? Gosh, I'm in a proper shop. Let's see. Let's see what I can intuit. Again, there's no facts here. This is just intuition for entertainment purposes only. And just, a little bit of hopefully guidance for us. So he's got the High Priestess as the first card down. Second card down is the Lover's card. I can't really show you all of the card. I'm not sure why that card offends YouTube so much, but anyway. 10 of Wands in the background. Hermit in the middle. Interesting. Outcome, Moon. Advice, Queen of Pentacles. And the 8 of Cups. So, he's got 4 major arcanas as well. 1 pentacle, 1 cup, 1 wand. The High Priestess is the card of secrets. It's the card of things that are hidden. It's the card of things you're not allowed to know. It's the card of, with that, and the Lovers. The Lovers is a card of the coming together of 2 parties. It's a political agreement card. You've got the 10 of Wands in the background, which is an end of the heavy lifting, an end of carrying a heavy load, being, having everything weighing you down in the past. And then you've got the Hermit in the middle. So to have 3 major arcanas in the same row, the Hermit is the guy who lights the way, the soul searcher, the man who goes to the top of the mountain and searches for the right direction in which to travel. Now, Nigel's also interesting because he's got a High Priestess, which is also a divine feminine card to come down for him. But his is the card of secrets. You've got the Moon in the outcome. Vulnerability. Secrets again. The Moon can be secrets. Things you're not told. With the Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups as the advice. Manifesting, obsessing about manifesting something. It's obsessing about manifesting something. And then you've got this disappointment card. And you're walking away from everything. You're leaving everything behind you and going to seek higher, higher perspective and higher point of view. And the way I'm looking at this is there are so many secrets. You've got the High Priestess and the Moon. You've got some political agreements that are happening in the background behind everybody's back. And you've got the Hermit in the middle. My gut is saying no. My gut is saying no. He will be disappointed if he does, when he doesn't go and he sees how big it is. But I'm just, with the amount of secrets and vulnerability, the moon and the high priestess that's huge vulnerability and secrets, and him having the secrets because he's coming up as the high priestess. I don't know what their secrets are. The tarot isn't willing to tell me. Sometimes when you get a spread like that, it's like you're not allowed to know. And that's kind of what popped into my head is you're not allowed to know. But there'd be more vulnerability and probably more exposure for him if he did go. And I wonder if it would be that he secretly likes what he's doing but isn't willing to say that. Don't know why that came to my mind. Let's see what the Ocean Oracle, Ocean of Wisdom Oracle cards would give it for advice if Nigel was to attend Unite the Kingdom rally on the 16th of May. What advice would you give for Nigel attending Unite the Kingdom rally? Cards are a bit sticky for him. Very interesting. Coral Sanctuaries. So it says here, find strength in diversity, and let the vibrant colors of life experiences nourish your soul. I mean, whoa, that one flew out the pack. Giant clams, same card that Rupert Lowe got. Find peace in the depths of your being and let the quiet strength of your inner sanctuary protect you. A lot of soul searching going on here. Finding strength in diversity and letting the vibrant colors of life experience nourish your soul. And whales. Tap into your inner wisdom and navigate life's depths with grace and majesty. So that's quite interesting. It's an interesting. It's more positive definitely than Kemi's. Kemi's was all prickly and predatorial with the shark and the prickles. And then you've got, sorry, my throat. It's almost as if I'm not supposed to talk about this. It's a bit weird. But I'm thinking that he's too afraid to consider going. It's almost like he needs to find real depth inside of him if he did go, and potentially to put a lot of his old thoughts behind him. The Whales card is absolutely beautiful. Tap into his inner wisdom. He's going to have to go internally. I don't know what the secrets are that we got with the High Priestess for him, but it's very, very interesting if you're getting this tap into your inner wisdom, navigate your life's depths with grace I wouldn't see Nigel Farage as graceful, but that's just my opinion, I guess. He's quite brash at times, says what he thinks unapologetically, which, is a valuable point as well. So he'd have to find a lot of strength to go. He'd have to dig really deep to go. We'll see. Things can change, right? It's 2.5 weeks, just over 2.5 weeks away. So definitely things can change in the time between that. I'm going to do one quick, I'm going to use a different deck. I'm going to use the other Rider-Waite deck and just go, will any politician attend Unite the Kingdom rally? Any prominent politician? Let's just get a straight yes or no. Will any prominent politician attend Unite the Kingdom rally? Any prominent politician and attend the Unite the Kingdom rally? I'm just going to do 3 cards for this. I realize my video is going on a bit long. So let's just have a quick look. First card down, King of Swords, Truth and Integrity. Second card down, the 10 of Cups. And the third card is the 3 of Cups. No absolute yeses. I would say there might be a number 2, like a maybe not one of the main people, but potentially someone a little less of a well-known name in the media. I would say there'd probably be up to 3 of them attending. Will they get into the media? Potentially, but it would definitely be the alt media. They would definitely not go to any of the big TVs. I asked for a number to see, and I got 2 8s. So the Strength card and the 8 of Swords. So I think maybe 8 in total of politicians could attend this. Maybe not someone as high up as Rupert or Kemi, but potentially someone less well known will attend. And if I know the alt media, they will find them. So they'll probably end up in some alternative media stream somewhere. You know, I'm sure there'll be a lot of those guys out there on the streets. And I mean, I would love to go. I just got to see if I can get there. Well, thank you for watching. If you've lasted this long in the video, that would be wonderful. If you like it, like, share, and subscribe. If you don't, thanks for watching. And have a good day. Bye.